Welcome Pokemon Go trainers, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I am featuring Carbing Double Grass at the back, basically a Grasshole team in a remix cup. This team is very fun to use and it helps to gain elo easily. So please watch the video till end and let's start the match. Jellicent versus Carbing. So we do have a two good answer. So I'm going to say switch into Victory Bell and they stay a bit. And now they come into Clefairy. Clefairy is not a good answer for the victory. So I'm going to throw this Leaf Blade. This will grab the first shield. Let's see what opponent decide to do. And opponent decide to give up the first shield. That's fine. I'm going to match the shield. I don't want to lose the switch advantage. So I'm to shield here. Hopefully I can just Razor Leaf them down, which will be very good. Little bit of lag there. So I was able to Razor Leaf them down, but unfortunately at the 1 HP they reach the move. So I'm going to double shield here and they throw the Meteor Mash and they come back with the Jellicent. Might be they are weak to grass type at the back, so I'm going to go for this Leaf Blade and grab the final shield. And yes, they do shield. And my switch timer is up, but I'm going to take this move and then I can comfortably come with Tropius and let's see the final Pokemon. This Shadow Ball knocks out and definitely going to come with Tropius and they come with Poliwrath and I think they can reach the Icy Wind first. I go for the Leaf Blade and actually this was a CMP tie. That's fine. He's going to throw the double super effective Icy Wind, but it will lower my attack, but that's fine. I think this is the range where Leaf Blade should be enough and I have a healthy Carbing, so it knocks out and opponent just get knocked out with a Razor Leaf. So good game, we won the first match. Let's see what the next opponent has for us, and it's a Carbing versus Magnezone. Tough lead, so we are going to safe switch into Victory Bell and let's see what he's going to do. It is a tough call whether they are going to bait or they are going to send a wild charge. So I'm going to shield the first move and they actually bait here and it lowered my attack, which is very unfortunate. I'm going to go for the Leaf Blade immediately and this will do some valuable damage. I think this might get him very low and look at the damage, and he throws the foul play. I'm not going to shield. I'm going to let this one go through and then I can come with Carbink and just farm them down. But still it won't generate any of my charge move, so that's fine. Let's see what he's going to do. And he comes with the Magnezone. My switch timer is not up yet, so I have to take this move. This could be a mirror shot. He's not going to go for the wild charge because mirror shot is steel type move and it is super effective. And here I come with Tropius. Hopefully I can just farm him down with a Razor Leaf, and here I'm going to definitely shield. He might go for the wild charge and he goes for it and he got knocked out. Here comes the Gallade. So I think throwing a charge move is a loose con here, so I have to just fast move them down. And he throws his move, Leaf Blade. I think from this range close combat should be enough to knock out the Tropius. If it is enough, then I can just come with Carbink and just farm them down. And he throws close combat and I can go for the Rock Throw and it knocks out the Gallade and we won the match. Game got froze here a little bit, but still we won. And moving towards the next match, let's see what the next opponent has. Steelix. So I'm going to again safe switch into Victory Bell and Razor Leaf will do some damage, and he comes with Mantine and I think he can just farm me down with a fast move. So just to grab the shield, I'm going to throw this Leaf Blade. He might shield here. Let's see what he's going to do. And he shields. Now he can just farm me down. He don't have to throw energy, but I can come with Carbing and I will load energy on him. I have to take one move or might two move, so I'm going to wait for my switch timer and then I can come with Carbing and just rock throw them down. He's going to throw a move. This could be a Water Pulse. I think I can rock throw them down. I don't have to throw a charge move, and he reaches another Water Pulse. That's very unfortunate. This will get me very low, and look at the damage. And now I can just rock throw them down. If Steelix return, I can take one move and I'm not going to throw. He throws here, which is surprising. So let's see what he's going to throw. And he goes for the Crunch for some reason. So I'm going to come into Tropius and let's see. And here I miscounted. Actually, he is going to throw the Psychic Fang, but still I shielded thinking that he has reached Crunch. So he throws Psychic Fang and it lowered my defense. I'm going to throw my Leaf Blade. This will knock out if he doesn't shield. Hopefully it does. and he gives up the final shield. And now I can just shield again. I don't want to risk because my defense has been lowered and crunch will do a lot, but he baits me again. And here comes the shadow Poliwrath. Hopefully I can reach the leaf blade, and yes, I do. So opponent gives me a win con here. So this leaf blade should be enough to knock out, and I have an energy loaded on carbing, so I swapped out, but opponent realized there is no win con, so he resigned the match. So let's move toward the next match. Alolan Raichu. It's a good lead, but still I go for the victory bell, and they come with Gligar, which is a core breaker for this team. So this is good that we are seeing him here, and we can do some valuable razor leaf damage. So I'm going to shield here. This is Aerial Ace, which will knock out, and here I go for the acid spray. Let's see if he's going to shield or he's not going to shield. Even if he shields, it will lower his defense, and hopefully one rock throw should be enough to knock out. So I'm going to wait for a switch timer. Let's see. And I throw rock throw, but I think he survived, and I think this is a dig. I have to take the dig now. And look at the damage, and here comes the Grey Ninja, and they are farming up energy. And here opponent does a mistake. He should have thrown Hydro Cannon immediately, but he gives me an opportunity to throw my move, and I throw the Rock Slide, but he shields. Now I can come with Tropius. He's shieldless, and this Night Slash is not going to do that much. I can no shield here. I shield the Wild Charge on the Raichu. Raichu is very healthy. Hopefully he doesn't reach back to back. And I reach the Leaf Blade, and opponent was just farming up energy. So this Leaf Blade should be enough to knock out the Raichu, and we can just Razor Leaf down the Grey Ninja, and opponent just resign the match. It's a good game. Let's move towards the next match. Let's see what the next opponent has. Carbink versus Gligar. Actually it's a tough lead, and it's a core breaker. So I'm going to stay here and generate up to Moonblast. Let's see. He's going to throw, and opponent does a very good counting and throws just before I reach the Moonblast. And this is dig. I can take one, and I can come with Victory Bell. I thought he is dry on energy, and he throws a move. This is Aerial Ace. I'm going to shield here, hoping that they don't reach another Aerial Ace. So I'm going to Razor Leaf them down, but unfortunately he reaches with 1 HP, and now I have to give up all my shields. That's fine. We can win the switch, and let's see what the next Pokemon is. And he comes with a Poliwrath. Maybe he's weak to Razor Leaf and Grass type. So I'm going to go for the Leaf Blade. This will grab the first shield. He has to throw energy, otherwise I can do more damage. He's not throwing it, and at the 1 HP he decides to go for a move. This will knock out the Victory Bell, and I can just do one Razor Leaf to knock out the Poliwrath. Let's see what the final Pokemon is, and it's a Jellicent. So this looks winnable, because even though if he throws Shadow Ball, it won't knock out the Tropius. Tropius is very tanky Pokemon, so I can tank one Shadow Ball. Also I have an energy on Carbink, so I'm going to go for the Leaf Blade. This will grab the final shield, and I will try to do a combo play with Carbink, and he shields. And this is not a range where Moonblast will be enough to knock out, as Carbink is tanky but it doesn't hit hard. So they survive with I think 2 HP, and 2 Rock Throw is enough to knock out. It's a good game. Let's move towards the next match, and it's a Carbink versus Weezing. I would say it's a good lead for me. So I think they safe switch into I think Hypno here. So I cannot come with Victory Bell, so I'm going to stay a bit, and I will store a move here before dipping into Tropius. And this could be a Shadow Ball. I can tank it, so I'm going to no shield here. And here comes the Shadow Ball. So here I thought that they might be running Thunder Punch and Shadow Ball, but opponent proved me very wrong, and they are running Fire Punch. That's very unfortunate. Hopefully I can Razor Leaf him down, even though I have to invest one shield. Here I go for a move to grab the first shield. Let's see if opponent decide to shield here, and they do. They are fighting for the switch, so I'm not going to let it happen. I'm going to shield here, and now I think they are not going to reach another Fire Punch. Now I can just knock out the Hypno with Razor Leaf, and it is out of the game now. And here comes the Weezing. I can reach Aerial Ace. He has to throw a move to knock me out. Let's see what he's going to do. I don't think he's going to shield here, and he doesn't. And now I can just do some Razor Leaf damage, and and he throws at the last moment. That's fine, and this could be a brutal swing which will knock out the Tropius. Now I will come with Carbink, and I stayed a bit here, and here comes the Cradle and going for the Razor Leaf. I think I can take one Rock Slide. I have to shield another one, otherwise it will knock out the Victory Bell. So I'm going to shield the next move, going to just Razor Leaf them down. He reaches another move, and this Rock Slide will get blocked, and now he's going to not reach another Rock Slide. I don't have to worry about it. So I didn't throw a move, and now I can throw a Acid Spray on Weezing just to debuff and grab the final shield. Let's see what opponent decides to do here, and he doesn't shield, so that's surprising, and he's still putting up a fight. I have a very healthy Carbink, so I don't have to worry about any move, and I can just fast move them down. No need to throw energy here, and we won the match. So moving towards the next match, let's see what the next opponent has. Carbink versus Poliwrath. Going to safe switch into Victory Bell. They stay a bit, and they come with the Mandibuzz. I'm not going to throw a move. Instead, I will let the Victory Bell die with the Aerial Ace so that I can come with Carbink and load lot of energy on it. Aerial Ace didn't knock out. I reached the move, but still I didn't throw it. I'll come with Carbink now. I will just do a fast move. I am not going to throw a charge move. This matchup is going to take a long time. None of the charge move from the Mandibuzz is doing more damage to the Carbink, as you can see here. So this matchup is going to take a long time. So meanwhile, I would like to request all my viewers to subscribe my channel. It really helps me a lot to grow my channel, and it's free, so please subscribe. Now Mandibuzz is just spamming some Aerial Aces. Still it is just not going to do anything, and here comes the Jellicent, so I immediately come into Tropius to Razor Leaf them down. He's going to throw, I think, Shadow Ball, so I have to shield here. Hopefully they don't bait me and they go for the Shadow Ball. That's very good for me. And here I decided to go for the Leaf Blade. Let's see if he's going to shield or he's going to let the Jellicent die. And he shields. No, he doesn't shield. Now I can just Razor Leaf them down. And here comes the Mandibuzz. I don't think he's going to reach another move, so I'm going to definitely shield. And he throws Aerial Ace, which is super effective, and I was able to Razor Leaf them down. I have a move loaded, which I'm going to throw on a Poliwrath. This Leaf Blade will knock out, and he has a 2 shield, so he will definitely shield here. And still it doesn't look winnable for me because he can throw the Icy Wind, which will just knock out the Tropius. I think my Carbink could be in a range where Scald is enough, and I don't think it's enough, so I go for the Rock Slide bait, and let's see if he's going to call it. And he calls it. Very good call. Hopefully the Scald is not enough to knock out, otherwise it will be a loss for me. Let's see what he's going to throw. He's going to definitely go for the Scald, and I survive with few HP, and I was just able to rock throw them down at the 1 HP. It's a good game. Let's move towards the final match of this video, and let's see what the final opponent has. And it's a very good lead, Pidgeot versus Carbink. For some reason they are staying, and they come with Buzzball. I got a bit confused here because I was not sure which Pokemon I should be swapping out. So I'm going to take the first move, and he goes for the Power Up Punch. So I go for the Rock Slide. Let's see if he's going to shield here. He might not shield. Let's see. But he shields. So I'm going to come with Razor Leaf Tropius. He's not going to do super effective because it's part bug type. And he's going to throw Lunge, I think, to just lower my attack. And yes, he goes for the Lunge. Here I go for the bait, going for the Leaf Blade, generating up to Aerial Ace. But still I think Leaf Blade will also do very damage. And he doesn't shield, he calls it, and I have to shield now, otherwise it will knock out the Tropius. Hopefully he's not baiting me, and he goes for the Lunge, and opponent just dip into Pidgeot. My switch timer is not up yet, and he just farmed up a lot of energy on him, and he's going to spam some Feather Dance or maybe Brave Bird, but I don't think Brave Bird would be sensible move. So he throws Feather Dance, and he's going to throw another Feather Dance here, so that my attack gets lower and lower. And he's going to throw Feather Dance here, and I'm going to throw a Rock Slide. Let's see how much damage it does. After the debuff, I don't think it will knock out. So, but still I have to go for it. And it puts him in a red health. And now he's going to go for the Brave Bird because few rock throw will knock out the Pidgeot. So they go for the Brave Bird. This will get me very low and I am in a red health. And here comes the Unova Stun Phase. That's very good. Now we can just Razor Leaf them down. I can take one Mud Bomb, that's fine. But I have a shield left. So I'm going to no shield the first one. I will shield the second one instead. So I'm going to Razor Leaf them down. I'll shield this. Not going to risk it. And hopefully I can Razor Leaf, Buzzwole and Pidgeot as well. And here comes the Pidgeot and here comes the Buzzwole and we just Razor Leaf them down. So hopefully you have enjoyed the video. If you do, please don't forget to like, comment and especially subscribe my channel. I'll be meeting you in the next video. Till the time, take care trainers. Have a good day. Bye.